So, do you know the teams which are in Group H of the World Cup? I thought there were only two groups in the Cricket World Cup. No. Group H of the Football World Cup. Let's have a look together then. The draw for the World Cup took place earlier this year. For Group H, Portugal was selected from Pot 1. Subsequently, the other three teams which were drawn were Uruguay, South Korea and Ghana. First, let's have a look at the highest ranked among the four teams, Portugal's record in the competition. As on 25th of August, Portugal is ranked as the number 9th side in the world and 7th in Europe. This is Portugal's 8th World Cup appearance. Their best performance in the competition came in their very first appearance itself in 1966 in England, where they finished third thanks to Eusebio's stellar performance, finishing as the tournament's top goal scorer. This year in Qatar, when it comes to Portugal, all eyes will be on Ronaldo, as this is going to be his last World Cup, and CR7 would like to finish the tournament on a high. However, Portugal cannot afford to be blindsided, as they have a task on their hands. They have failed to go beyond the round of 16 in the last three editions. This time around, they would like to change that. They are indeed the favourites to top the group. But then again, it's easier said than done, as a team that beat them in the round of 16 in 2018 is in this group too. We have Uruguay in Group H. As on 25th of August, Uruguay is ranked 13th in the world and 3rd in their confederation. This is Uruguay's 14th World Cup appearance. The two-time world champions have failed to reach the final since their last triumph. Their best performance since 1950 came in South Africa in 2010, when they finished at a commendable 4th place. They will be heading to Qatar with a point to prove. They are ranked slightly below Portugal and they are the favourites as the second team to go through to the next round. But it will not be smooth sailing all the way. That's because we got South Korea in this group too. As on 25th of August, they are ranked 28th in the world and 3rd in Asia. This is South Korea's 11th World Cup appearance, the most among any Asian country. In fact, this is their 10th consecutive appearance, which is definitely a first for any Asian team. They haven't missed a World Cup since 1986. Their best performance came in 2002, the time when they were joint hosts of the first edition of the World Cup that took place in Asia. They finished at 4th place following their golden run to the semi-finals. Apart from that World Cup, South Korea has managed to go beyond the group stage only once, a record they would like to change this time in Qatar. They would like to take heart from their performance in 2018 when they beat the then world champions Germany in the group stages. And to round off Group H, we got Ghana as the 4th team. As on 25th of August, they are ranked 60th in the world and 11th in Africa. This is Ghana's 4th World Cup appearance. They are the lowest ranked team in this group, and the odds are against them to qualify to the next round. In 2010, Ghana was on the verge of becoming the first African country to qualify for the World Cup semi-final until Luis Suarez, or should we say Luis Suarez's hand, denied them that opportunity. As luck would have it, Ghana find themselves in the same group as Uruguay, and they would love to bury the ghost of 2010 with a thumping win over them. Here are all the fixtures of this stacked Group H. Portugal and Uruguay are favourites to go through to the next round. As for South Korea and Ghana, they would be hoping to pull off a surprise win against either Portugal or Uruguay, or at least hold them to a draw in order to fancy the chances to go into the next round. The games to watch out for are between Portugal and Uruguay on the 28th of November and the other one between Uruguay and Ghana on the 2nd of December. So, whom do you think would go through to the next round? Portugal. Yes, and why? Because Virat Kohli follows Cristiano Ronaldo on Instagram. He is a big fan of his work ethic. Okay, that's perfectly sound reasoning. And the second team? Uruguay. Let me guess. This time Jasprit Bumrah follows Luis Suarez on Instagram. No. Rohit Sharma follows him. No. Then why? Because they are a good team and they will go to the next round.